We're at Purgatory to check out the new Flow Trail.
The Flow Trail is 1.5 miles. For people familiar with, like, say, the Chapman Hill Flow Trail in Durango, this trail is essentially like 8 or 9 of those stacked on top of each other. Everyone can expect to ride it come Labor Day weekend. Purgatory's trying to have a soft opening.
We're just out here riding bikes that we're riding every day. So you don't really need anything special, nothing particular, just 2 wheels that roll.
This is a gravity trail, so you don't really need to overthink anything. It's all the speed that you need is on the trail.
The way that this trail is defined as a blue trail, it can't be too gnarly, so some of the gnarly rocks have to go.
It's nice and flowy and fast, like good corners to rip around and have fun with your friends.
It would work awesome for a beginner because the way that the trail was built, you can get all sorts of abilities on there. There's a lot of the tabletops that have the rollers over them, so it's not mandatory airs, but then on the sides of them, they have steeper lips, and so you can take them with a little bit more speed and pull up a little bit harder, go a little bit higher.
They progress, like, for example, the tabletop section, we start with a 9-foot table, and then it goes 13, 16, and the final one is a 9-foot table at the smallest point, but it's a hip, so you can jump as far as 25 feet. This being the first critical lift-served flow trail in Durango is pretty essential to establishing what we can do for the future. We're working together with the Forest Service, and they're paying really close attention to how this all unfolds. So far they're really happy, and the idea is that it can grow a lot more. Currently the closest bike park we have to Durango is Telluride or Angel Fire, both of which are a significant drive, whereas 30 minutes from town it would be sweet to have a bike park that's lift served close to town.
We had an absolute riot tonight riding the Flow Trail at Purgatory. I'm sure it shows. My name's Mark Daley, and we'd like to thank you for watching Behind Bars.